welcome to Day in the Life of the Aboriginal on LostPhoenixWolf on my channel. Today is now August 31st. This is the second video for today, and it is still pretty damn bright out there. I might be checking what's going on, you know, how the day's going. It's only like, it's around 10:30 right now. So from what I see, my curtain is halfway open. I don't see any clouds anywhere. Maybe just a slight little haze. Mind you, my window's not even totally clean, but I can see, you know, above this apartment building next door. Well, it's the quadplex, I guess you'd call it. So continue on. So I'm always shooting these rats and piling them up, throwing them in the box and stuff, and then they start getting smarter. They started cornering me, and I was, you know, shooting my way out of it, and brave thing to do. And then, you know, there started more coming out here and there, and you know, the flashlight that's on my head and stuff, and I can only see so many of them. I can hear them squeaking, and it's like, oh man, they're coming off in different directions now, and what I'm going to do, so I shoot a bunch of them, stuff like that, and you know, I got the metal bat, just in case, you know, I'm sitting there pounding them on the head and stuff like that, and I couldn't keep up with that job. It was getting a little scary because they're coming out of darkness, they're coming out of nowhere, and dropping off of walls, and they were getting smarter. So I told the boss, I said, you gotta find me something else to do because I can't do that now. I mean, I don't really have the suit or the nerves to actually go up against a big rat. I mean, the rat is about as big as my cats, and some of them, they're big fat rats. He goes, well, I don't really have much to do this here, and I was like that. I said, well, give me something else to do. He goes, well, that position is filled by the blah blah blah, and then that position is filled by blah blah blah, and the other position is filled by blah blah blah. I don't really have anything else. Nobody wants to take the rat killing job. I said, well, there's got to be somebody who's going to be, you know, have the know-how and be brave enough to do it, because they're getting smarter, man. They're getting smarter, and I can't do that anymore. He goes, well, I got really nothing for you then. I guess, you know, does this mean you're quitting, or you're gonna take a day or two break? I said, sure, I'm gonna take a day off, maybe 2 days off, and I'll be back. And you know, it's just getting scary, you know, throughout the building here of shooting these rats, and they're just getting smarter, and they're coming at me with different angles, and I can only shoot so fast, or use the baseball bat and watch, you know, around me. Couple days, and you know, this guy got maybe another week out of it, and then they're smarter again, you know, trying to change up the way I do things, you know, earlier times or later times, and these rats just keep coming out of nowhere. There's a whole bunch of them. There are a lot of big, between small and big fat rats, and the smaller ones I usually just stomp them with my foot, you know, the smaller rats, or hit it with a baseball bat. And then there's the fat ones that are coming at me quick, and then I shoot them. But anyway, I got out of that job, and it's going towards wintertime. So my next job, wintertime, I was out late. I mean, I must have been 12, I think, at the time. Yeah, I think it was 12. And I decided to take on snow shoveling, because snow shoveling would look like easy, but you know, I did that, you know, one winter before I was 13, and then 13, that's when I started feeling my back more. My back was getting sore in the winter time because of all the shoveling. But anyway, going to the beginning, I buy myself a good shovel, making sure it's sturdy, it's strong. I've used some of my money from the last job, and then started taking on. I did get hired by somebody. He was a snowplower, and then, you know, some houses, you know, go and like do the beginning of the plow, like the plowing at the front of the driveway, so you know where it dips, so he's not digging into asphalt or scraping the sidewalk or the driveway and stuff. So he knows exactly where that is, so how far his shovel will go down to the ground. And then I got out of that because I wasn't really getting paid that much, and he says, you know, I gotta step up my game and do this. Like, this is the first time I've ever done this, and you know, I can only do so much. I'm only a young teenager, and it's like blah blah. And he had hired somebody else too to help out, and then the other guy, he was bigger and taller and older, and he was doing more than I was doing. So I broke off from that and just did my own thing. throughout the community, I figured there's got to be a place where I can make some money quick and then not have to worry about, you know, blah blah this and blah blah that. So I decided to start going door to door and snow shoveling driveways and sidewalks, porches, and stuff like that. And you know, the sidewalks $2, porch maybe a few dollars. Mainly around like sidewalk porch, you know, $5. And the driveway, you know, the smaller driveways, I take a look at it, say $15, and then longer driveways, I try to, you know, do a 25. Still trying to do a deal. Sometimes you get 30. Sometimes you get a bonus, you know, to keep change. You know, here's 2 20s. And you know, it was fun, and it did that all the way up till it started melting in the spring, and you know, I must have myself like, well, I think I did do it most of the winter. I was making about $3,000 a week, or sorry, 3,000 in 10 days. I was making like $300 a day, and did that for like 10 days, so that's 3,000, and I think I did that for 2 months. And mostly I helped my dad with, you know, my stepmother with her car, or some toys for the girls, or something about a bike, or some clothes, or games, electronics, and different stuff here and there. And I'm doing a little donation to the church, like my aunt's church, or helping somebody you know, had been in a fire, or stuff like that. And none of my money, like half my money, went to donating and just blowing on crap and stuff. Wow, so that's 7 minutes, eh? Oh wait, yeah, 7 minutes. So there was, you know, I did that the most of the winter anyway. I think, like, see, at least a couple months. So, make about, wow, that's 3,000 a month. 3, 6, 9, 10,000. Wow, up to 20,000. I mean, that's a lot of money. A lot of money came and go, but a lot of the times they were not willing to pay that much. They don't want to pay half that, or I got to do this and that, and not always making the $300 a day. Sometimes $200 a day, some $150 a day. Sometimes I'm tired. You know, I didn't used to do. I did the first 10 days, you know, so like straight, and maybe not the whole 10 days, and not no full payment, maybe $150. So even not getting up to close to 8, I'm guessing 8,000 overall, maybe 8 to 10,000, and a lot of that money just, you know, disappeared and just used it for itself. And my dad was proud of me doing this and that for the community, but there was not a lot of rich places. Like, the rich places were the ones who were paying, and then also the other places that didn't really have much money, and they were paying half of what I was asking for, or sometimes less, or if it's family, I'll pay you later. Okay, so let's move on from that. Actually, okay, let's continue. Let's end it off. There was one guy I shoveled. No, that's later in life. Never mind. That's different. It's a different time. Totally different time. Even some money got stolen from me, and there's nothing I can do about that. And you know, I don't know what happened to that money. But anyway, then I just took on a paper route. Paper route was okay. It was paying okay, nothing as much as the snow shoveling. And also, well, okay, let's just continue with the paper. Some people didn't want the paper anymore because they didn't have the money to pay for it. I had trouble getting money from them, or they refused to pay, or some of them changed their mind of even getting paper, and then I forget which ones didn't want it, and pissed them off, and someone's lying in the bush, or lands in the dog's water, or break a window. Yeah, I broke a window or two. Or I throw the paper out there not looking, and somebody's out there to check the mail, and I hit them in the head with the paper and then get in trouble, and then I have not even doing that job anymore. After that, you have to tell, let's see, what was I was going to say here? I know building toys for kids was something I did too. Got paid very little for that. Oh, I was also helping with some person. I think it was family. I think it was family. No, it's a friend of a friend's family, and he needed help with somebody to pour and mix the mortar, or bring a bunch of bricks by wheelbarrow, or place the bricks where they needed to go, and to help out to get it done quicker. And I got some good pay out of that. I basically was a bricklayer's helper, and that's something that something was cool anyway. I did that, I think maybe 3 to 6 months, and then it just got boring, and then he kept saying there's no work for me. He's working here, he's working there, and from there I think I was doing the, how was that? Wow, I just got a text message, so I'm gonna get to him soon. From there I became a painter, I was helping painting, and a little bit of drywall work, just beginning on that. And painting was fun. Painting indoors, outdoors, painting fences, just painting certain things and stuff like that. I'm not too sure what after that. I did a lot of different jobs and stuff. I don't know, just basically yard cleanup. Like a house got demolished, and doing some yard, helping out with yard cleanup, and helping out my dad's boss's wrecking yard, bringing parts here and there. Hey, can you take this door off for me? Bring the door to me. And I'm not always so strong and stuff, so I get a wheelbarrow and strap it down the wheelbarrow and take it in. And sometimes not things come off as easy as it should be, and things breaking, and then getting pissed off, and so that, and me getting bad, getting retaliating because I didn't get to pay one, and breaking windows and stuff, and blaming on somebody else, and saying maybe somebody's coming overnight and doing that, and then put cameras in, and I didn't know about it. He found out, and then I ended up leaving that, and I told him, I said straight out, like, the reason why, and he goes, well, you could have, if you were that angry, you could have came to me and let me know that you're angry about that. It wasn't your fault, some of the stuff that ended up breaking. And from there, I'm not doing anything. That's roughly around the time, I think it was like 12 or 13, hanging out at the biker clubhouse, and doing stuff with that, and just hanging out with the kids and keeping them out of trouble, trying to keep me out of trouble, and that was somewhat fun. I'm not too sure what else other little jobs I did. Aside than babysitting, walking dogs, dog grooming. I got into an actual car wash thing too. That was okay. And somebody said they were missing something inside the car, and I said I did not go in the car. And they said, oh, well, I'm missing this and that, and telling the boss, and boss, I was new on there, and he thought I was stealing, and he fired me. And planting trees, landscaping. That was something I did too. Landscaping was good. I'm going to get on to that in my next video, so I'm going to wrap this up right now. If you guys do like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. Make sure this video on your channel might be for you, might be for me. Please do tell your friends and family about me. Thank you for viewing this video. I'm going to tell you guys to watch it. Hope you all have nice days, morning, night. Remember, it's better to be Aboriginal than original.